there's a lot of fear, obviously, over the tariffs that are going to be implemented starting tomorrow. And there will be reciprocation tariffs on other countries as well. So don't think it's going to end, guys, after tomorrow. There's likely going to be more talk of this. I would just give it the entire quarter for the market to digest these tariffs, okay? This is why companies are lowering their guidance on their earnings, because they don't know how things are going to shake out. They need another quarter or two to see. So that's why I expect some downside here. Maybe it trades sideways, okay? But do know there are companies that are not affected by tariffs out there. They're getting dragged down with these other names like NVIDIA, obviously, because they are a semiconductor. We know the semiconductors, most of them get their business, right, or get their chips, from Taiwan Semiconductor, and there's tariffs on Taiwan, okay? And obviously a lot of things, parts that we need here, semiconductor companies rely on China, so that does affect this industry. Now, obviously, we're trying to have more made in America. That's why I like SkyWater Technologies, for example. Even though they didn't raise their guidance, I get why. Uncertainty again, but this is one I think eventually is going to catch a lift, under Trump's presidency, because they build here, they make their chips right here in America. Pure play silicon foundry. Intel, right, trying to become a foundry. Obviously, they have, that news today was good that NVIDIA and Broadcom are at least testing, their manufacturing technology. Hopefully that goes well, because yes, if Intel doesn't give the results that NVIDIA and Broadcom want, then that won't be good, right? But I do believe, hopefully, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that their technology is legit and that they could get business, from NVIDIA and Broadcom. And like I said, I don't think these companies want to see Intel fail. We need a made in America foundry, and Intel's trying to do that. Once they get a new CEO, hopefully someone legit who has experience in the industry, that will help out as well. So you got to let that story play out. But the made in America stocks will do well over time, but there's uncertainty, obviously, with the tariffs right now. It's just dragging everything down. But remember, that provides opportunities. But I do believe the AI software names, guys, like CLOU, that ETF, okay, that's a good one if you just want to play it safer with ETFs right now. They're going to bounce back before the semiconductors, most likely. You think about it, these AI cloud software names, right? They're not being affected by the tariffs. They're able to get their AI cheaper, which we saw with DeepSeek. That's what people are realizing, is the costs are probably going to come down, which means, Meta, for example, or, Salesforce, or these companies that would normally spend more money on AI can now get it for cheaper, which helps their bottom line, right, with earnings per share look stronger while increasing productivity, obviously, by using AI. So that's why I believe the AI software names are good ones to look at. And I've put out a bunch of videos in the past on which ones that I like. Okay, but if you just want to play the ETF, CLOU is the way to play that. And you can also look, at the top 10 holdings of what's under there, okay? But I do expect that to bounce, but don't expect anything this quarter, guys, okay? There's going to be a lot going on. Trump's first 100 days, stocks are going to be all over the place. So just look towards the back half of this year. And if you can do that and, you can get away from your account more, I think you're going to like what you see later this year. But like I said, it takes time for the market to digest all this that's going on, all this change, what Trump's saying, and reversing a lot of what Biden did, okay? So we got to be patient here. So it's either, I'm doing scalp trading, right? Get in, get out quickly based on fresh positive news, take your profit and run. Make sure to set a stop loss every time. If it hits, no worries. Take that minimal loss and move on. And then the long-term account, dollar cost average for life. Special shout out to Kevin, one of my members, who said that. DCA for life, let's go.